Hey everyone, it's Jason from EskimoTV.net, and today I'm going to be reviewing Elvis. If you'd like to read my review, you can check that out at EskimoTV.net. And so let's go ahead and talk about this new 2022 film. Elvis is a film from Baz Luhrmann, who did The Great Gatsby, and tells the story of the king of rock, Elvis Presley, who's played by Austin Butler, and his effective yet abusively controlling manager slash promoter, Colonel Tom Parker, who's played by Tom Hanks. There's lots of ground to cover regarding Elvis's life. If you were to view the life and career section of Elvis on Wikipedia, you would have much content to read. As someone who is unaware of many details regarding Elvis's life, I thought the film, despite being sloppily edited, which I'll talk about in just a moment, it does show a good glimpse at most of the key aspects of Elvis's life, and it is well acted throughout. Here's just a little synopsis as far as what you can expect the movie to cover. Elvis is trying to make it in the music industry, and Colonel Tom Parker takes him under his wing. The film covers the early days of Elvis's career till the end of his life. So there's a lot of time that passes throughout these 2 hours and 39 minutes. The audience is taken on a journey, getting to see milestones in Elvis's musical career, how he rose to fame in the movie industry, the conflicts between him and the opposing culture, and how manipulative his manager Parker was, unbeknownst to Elvis. So, the editing completed by Matt Villa and Jonathan Redman throughout Elvis is highly unconventional and was one of my biggest gripes with the film. There's many times where a scene has a dramatic event occur, but instead of allowing the audience to soak up emotions, we then quickly cut to a new problem. This goes to show that Elvis's life certainly had a high amount of drama, and director Lerman really wants to squeeze all of it into this film. Unfortunately, the ultimate effect is as if one's drinking water from a fire hydrant, and it's difficult to feel emotion while all of that is happening. It's just so much information being tossed at you. There's a section, particularly, where we cut from Elvis's musical career to him joining the army and him having to put his musical ambitions aside to him falling in love within mere minutes. Olivia DeJonge plays Elvis's wife, Priscilla Presley, and although she delivers a fair performance, because we are going through events at such a rapid pace, I never felt the connection between the duo. Although it can be argued that this movie is not about their relationship, I would argue that there's aspects of their relationship that affected Elvis's mental state, and because the bond between the duo was hollow, audiences are not likely to feel the remorse that Elvis felt, and I think that that was a missed opportunity. However, the acting is a saving grace for the film. Tom Hanks has this weird accent, but I was impressed with how much it does not sound like Tom Hanks. And I assume it sounds like the character that the film is based on, or it sounds like the character that he's playing, Tom Parker. And I give Hanks props for being so transformative with his character. Austin Butler embodies Elvis and nails his look, stage presence, and speech. Although Butler may drop off the radar for best actors, we get closer to award season, October, November, December, I would consider him a fair contender against the current slate of other male performances that I've seen this year. There's a real clip of Elvis at the end of the film, but I had to second guess myself and ask, was that Butler or the real Elvis? So Butler does the best with the screenplay. But once again, due to that editing that I mentioned earlier, it is hard to feel emotions for several of the events that I think very much should have been emotional or have been felt. Although these emotions do falter due to this fast paced, quick editing, if you can keep up with the rhythm, there is much to appreciate about the film. The cinematography is beautiful, the acting is superb, and the film can be very educational for those unaware of what the rising star had to endure throughout his life. If you love Elvis or are interested in learning about this music icon's life, I would recommend this movie. Simply be prepared for the fast paced pop up book version of his life. And with that being said, I'm going to give Elvis a B minus. I hope you all enjoyed my review of Elvis. If you did, smash that like button. You can also consider subscribing to this channel where you can find movie reviews, unboxing videos of home entertainment, music, movies, and more. You can also check out that website I mentioned earlier, EskimoTV.net. If you're more of a reader, you can read my review as well as reviews from other authors. Thanks so much for checking this out, y'all. My name is Jason Escamilla from EskimoTV.net.